It's not just a Rhino. We knew her, Maria. The guys are like, shame, Maria. On the 26th of April, last month, that a call sign actually heard automatic fire, gunfire, in this direction of where we're standing right now. So we reacted as the Special Species Protection Unit. We reacted to the scene, put some of our guys, some of our call signs in on the ground. And obviously the fear was that a rhino had been shot. Late that evening we actually picked up a spoor of a rhino that was running in this area. So with all past experience, any rhino that's running is clearly a sign that that animal is in distress. And within about half an hour, isn't it? Half an hour, they were able to detect, to pick up human spoor. They found human spoor tracking that rhino. The guys came up to this position where they found baby rhino lying. It was actually squealing. Before they got to it, they heard it screaming, crying out. They came in and found it there, just lying down, shivering in fear. And then they continued to track, found where the mother's spoor, clearly the spoor was in great distress. They continued to track it, and about 500 meters down south from where we are now, they actually found the mother dead. It had been shot, been poached. The horns were removed. She was able to smell these guys approaching. She ran from them, and then she decided to settle here. And obviously protect the little guy. They took their shoes off. The gunner stalked up to this position. He came up to this tree here, and you can actually see where his bare footprint is here on the ground. He actually got into a crouch position like this and aimed straight up there towards where the rhino was sleeping. He then followed the mother as it ran in panic and pandemonia. He ran across like this, shooting the mother as it ran that direction. It ran to about 20 meters, and he just followed it and kept shooting it. The mother at that time incredibly had the courage and the presence of mind to turn, getting shot, to actually turn around and come back to the calf where she had left him, and ran over to pick this little guy up, chivvy him on and take him away from the danger. He being too small, he just remained there, couldn't follow. She continued and ran for about 500 meters, and these guys then immediately got onto her spoor and ran with her. And then finally, with a heart-lung shot, she finally went down on about the 500-meter mark. He went down, he came here, and from this position he shot her 17 times, and while he was busy shooting her, all expended AK-47 cartridges fell in that area, and they actually dehorned the animal. They actually hacked the horn off this animal while she was still alive. The animal then got up, it incredibly got up and moved another 25 meters, having been dehorned, just blood everywhere and a broken front right leg. And then finally she succumbed to the wounds and died. It was really traumatic for us, for the guys, to see the level of cruelty that these people go to, and of course to see the little calf that was left there. Just incredible to see what this animal endured. When we actually tried to approach the little guy, he was less than probably about a week old. On trying to approach him, he got up and he revved us, screaming, kind of trying to, in a sort of aggression, to try and fend us off. But obviously it was too small, it was tiny. And then my dad put his hand out and reached out and just sort of tried to touch the little guy, and immediately he started suckling on my dad's hand, and obviously had to trust somebody. started suckling and then rubbing and just attached himself to us immediately, out of fear and having lost his mom the day before. And he just followed us, obviously just out of desperation, and having lost his mom, he wanted to attach himself to, he needed to attach to someone. Followed us, and we just gently and slowly walked the little guy out. Yeah, really one of the worst that we've ever seen, or actually the worst I've ever witnessed. It was really traumatic, really terrible to see, and it just really goes to show that we really need the support on the ground. We're really low on manpower to be able to properly defend these animals, and it's definitely winnable. We can win the war. We've been breeding up. We have a positive growth rate, but we're just fighting the odds with the lack of manpower and the lack of resources. And yeah, it feels terribly frustrating. We kind of feel very alone out here, and yeah, we really need the help, and we can win this together. Yeah.